I don't even know where to start. Black and white deflated banter, I think, on this video. March was so promising, and now when we were already up against it in the cup final, we are a man short, and we out of another competition in the most frustrating fashion. The Brighton match, folks, coming up, Newcastle fans, so stick around if you really want to. And the sun is shining, the weather is sweet again. Yes, what looks like the awful weather is almost behind us, but you can never say that in the northeast of England, can you? Yes, I've just arrived in Newcastle. It is match day. It is Brighton Hove Albion at St James's Park, and I'm going to start this video as I mean to go on, and I feel like it's not an unpopular opinion. That's not the right word, but because we've made that Carabao Cup final, there is just not as much emphasis on this game. And the reason I notice these things is because it's a Sunday afternoon, and I am seeing on Facebook spare tickets popping up absolutely everywhere. Not many people are talking about this one in the build-up, in my opinion. I think because we are putting all of our eggs in one basket as fans for that cup final that is 2 weeks today, which, my God, sends the shivers down the spine. I just don't think this one is being prioritised. And for me, this game is massive. West Ham next week is not. It really isn't. If we go down to West Ham next Monday and we get beat, I'm sure it won't be a hammering, depending on what team Eddie Howe decides to go with. But I won't be desperately devastated about it. If we go out of an FA Cup 5th round tie, March is massive, and I've done a video about it. Please go over to, I've just posted it yesterday as I record this, about March being a weird month. There is only one Premier League match. There is a lot of time for rest in the month after the final. We have a lot of time, my God, no matter what the result is on the 16th of March, we have a lot of time to absorb it. So hopefully that's a 2-week piss up and a party, or it's going to be 2 weeks of tears before the FA Cup hopefully rears its head again. But it's just cup, it's cup fever. And every single Newcastle fan, and please nobody tell me otherwise that you're prioritising Champions League, that is, or European football, that is mental madness to me. We all want a trophy in the cabinet, and this game is massive because this puts us one game away from getting to Wembley for a semi-final, but keeping that ride going. I'm looking at what teams are left in it. Man City, obviously, probably is the standout team that are left in. Man United have got Fulham today. That could go either way. And you could argue it's a terrible round for fixtures. Crystal Palace have gone through against Millwall. Bournemouth have gone through. They're obviously quite a good side. They're our bogey team of recent years. God, we got destroyed by them at St James's, but it's anyone's, and we are one game from another trip to Wembley. And let's assume the worst, that we lose that cup final. I'm sorry for saying that out loud, but we would still have a cup quarter final 2 weeks later to go after. The eggs in the basket thing with Liverpool, one of the best teams in Europe, in the cup final is stupid to me. This is just as big as that Arsenal semi-final was. This is just as big as the Carabao Cup final in 2 weeks. Yes, in different ways, the cup final's bigger. I understand that, but we want to be in as many competitions as possible. And I really hope that the players have not already got one foot in that suit. They haven't already got the ties on for Wembley, because that's what I'm worried about. And against Liverpool, it looked like players like Bruno were walking with a caravan trailing behind them, attached to them. And that's what I'm concerned about today, because this is Brighton's biggest game. They've got nothing to play for. They're going pretty in the league. Will they get European football? We don't know. They've picked up a bit recently. Be dangerous going forward. Mitoma, Minte, we'll talk about him. Oh, God, we'll talk about him. This is their biggest match. They can give this everything, and I hope we are prepared for that today. There's people saying, should we rest players? No. If we go into that cup final with Joe Linton and Isak not having any minutes, Liverpool will run us ragged. If Eddie Howe keeps players without keeping them fresh and getting them sharp for cup finals by giving them time, game time, I think it's massive. If some of them players are available today, your Isaks, your Joe Lintons, get them in. Am I confident today? I'm not sure, because I am worried that this team has, and the fan base has, 1 foot in the Carabao Cup final already, and that's what really frustrates me. I don't like how many tickets I've seen go and spare. You cannot get Newcastle tickets in today's world. So let's just see how the players approach this. Brighton are very dangerous. We need to set up right. We need to win the midfield. Our fullbacks definitely have to have a good game. Yakuba Minte, we were always right to sell him. Has he done quite well? Yes. I know a Brighton fan from my work who says he's quite hit-y-missy, but he's only young, but he has scored a lot of goals for them, and he'll have a point to prove. You shouldn't have sold me because of this. We've already lost 1-0 to Brighton this season. Was that a game we should have lost? Definitely not. God, we missed loads of chances in the first half. We were 1-0 down in the second. Danny Welbeck And it was just one of them really frustrating days, a bit like West Ham at home, where we hope we don't look back on it and regret it come the end of the season when we look at the league table. So, yeah, I'm going to start with some positive. The sun must be shining down, because I'm telling you, these stats are very difficult to dig out anything positive when we play Brighton in a cup competition. William Asula, we don't know whether he's going to play today. Callum Wilson had a lot of minutes, and you've got to manage Callum Wilson, unfortunately, because he's got hamstrings made of Baby Bell cheese that's just been microwaved, may I add. William Asula loves the FA Cup. He might only be young, but in 7 appearances in the competition, because he mainly played in that for Sheffield United, he averages a goal every 48 minutes. He's got 7 goals and 3 assists in 7 appearances. So that's a very, very good record in this competition. I thought against Birmingham from the right-hand side, he gave us a new option. I'm still not convinced on Harvey Barnes in this team, and I'm worried Eddie Howe's going to play him today, because I just think he goes missing for so long because he's relying on us playing on the counter, and I would like to hope today we don't do that. So William Asula, if he starts, the numbers are looking good. And Newcastle are also looking to reach back-to-back quarter-finals in seasons for the first time since 2005, 2006. Eddie Howe has transformed how we look at competitions, and that is one thing, regardless of anything else, that I will be forever grateful for, because as a football fan, that's all you want. So that's why I'm going to sign off on the back of my banter stats. I'm going to go and get myself to the pub. I don't think I'm going to have a Asula tequila, because I'm just getting a little bit sick of it on a Sunday. You know, I've got to be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed for a Monday. Do you know what I mean? But fingers crossed we do the job. I don't feel overly confident, and that's not because I don't think we can win. It's because I don't think these players care enough about this football match. And I really, really, really hope I'm proved wrong on that one. So let's get into these seagulls and have them flying home, flapping like hell. Maybe shitting all over Sunderland on the way. Careful in Sunderland, those seagulls. You know the stories.
Who are we playing today, Tony? We've got that lot from the northeast.
Northeast? It's not that lot from Sunderland, is it?
Nah, don't worry, it's Newcastle. Poor Simon still gets flashbacks from that Sunderland bloke.
Yeah, that's right, you've been warned, seagulls. Avoid Sunderland at all costs, but look, there's anything better than this. Sun is shining. Awful weather's almost done. Newcastle at St James's Park. We're potentially going to be in 2 cup competitions in March. Just get me a lovely pint in my hand. Sundays could be a lot worse.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Cheating Welbeck.
Oh, why is he cheating?
Oh,
Is it because of the bad back?
we can't remember the bad back incident. You know, within 2 days he was fit.
We've just discussed it for 10 minutes, haven't we?
Yes, he was fit within 2 days.
But we know,
and his manager was smirking, knowing he was cheating.
We're not bitter about that 1-0 defeat,
Terrible.
are we? We are not bitter about that 1-0 defeat at all. Right, anyway, wins all I asked for.
I went to the first and bobbled up a bit of tapping. I didn't try to sit on. What's going so really like the least time, right? That's the one. You went over.
Watching all the fans leave, mulling over what was, well, I don't think I felt as deflated all season after a match, Darren. Right, try and sum that one up first and foremost. Your initial thoughts coming out?
He said deflated. It feels like we got beat. We've got beaten Barson there the day because it's going. What's he doing?
Yeah. I think everyone's thoughts, although it's awful to go out of a competition, that's what everyone's thinking about instantly straight after, aren't they? That golden red card.
But if we're banned from the FA, the League Cup final now, you're like, and Liverpool will be licking the lips.
Yeah.
And it just puts you in a bad morale. They've got West Ham in a week's time. You're not looking forward to that one. London, if we lose that one, we're down. Morale's really low.
Yeah.
It's just no one stood out the day. Harvey Barnes, what did he do? He turned up. I'll give him credit. You were saying Shaw had a good game. I thought he was.
No, sorry, I was saying Shaw had a bad game.
I said he had a bad game, and I thought he used to give a I thought Dan Burn was shocking.
Right. Yeah, that's where we've disagreed, haven't we, actually? But that's what these videos are all about. To sign off cup final, we've got West Ham. That probably seems a little bit insignificant compared to the cup final. Are we going to put a trophy in the cabinet this month or not? New month. We should have been in 2 competitions. We're not. Are we going to put a trophy in the cabinet? Are we going to do it the hard way?
We all could do it the hard way.
That's the positivity I wanted to finish on.
We're going to do the hard way. We're going to win it, hopefully 2-1.
Right, happy days. I'll take that, Darren. Are you going to go and sink a few beers now to drown the sorrows or not?
Well, I'm at work tomorrow, but...
It's still early. It's still light.
If I wasn't at work, I'd be drinking a few.
That was... The performance is shocking.
Yeah.
We have been diabolical since we qualified for this League Cup final.
Eddie Howe's 2 half mags. I thought first half we were okay. Second half we just... I know we went down annoyingly 1-1, which, none of us saw that coming just before half time, but second half, why are we a team of 2 halves at the moment? I'm not saying we pulled up trees in the first half, but the second half was frantic. I bet every single person on ITV was just loving what they were watching. Is there a reason for that, do you think? Is it something at half time?
I don't know what he says at half time, but it doesn't work. Whatever he's saying at half time, it's not working. It's... Oh, I don't know, it's hard to talk about.
No, I know.
It's absolutely disgraceful.
Let's get on the nitty gritty. Who stood out playing better? I'll try and keep it positive. Who played a slightly better today?
Nobody stood out for
No
me
one.
today.
No one at all.
Normally I'll be sitting there. My first thought every game is Tonali best midfielder in the league. But he wasn't even performing today.
Goes on.
I'd love to say we're going to win it, but my heart wants to say yes.
Yeah.
My head's going, got no chance.
Can we not send some money to PSG and ask them to put a couple of numbers on a couple of their players in the Champions League? That would be nice.
I would have smashed them in the away game. I would have sat there, put a Sula on, and just said, "Get yourself sent off. Just break some legs, crack on."
Yeah.
But
so is it a head over heart situation with the cup final?
it is, unfortunately. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm just going to make a good weekend of it. To be fair,
Give us some positivity to sign off. Go on.
we're going to win it next year.
Hey, we're going to do it now. We're going to qualify for Europe.
Yes.
Hey, it's not all lost.
We're going to win the League Cup next year. We're going to do the treble next
There
year.
you go.
Unless we get relegated, because I think we should overspend.
I'm mixing up my videos this time, so I'm going to let you do the sign-off. Go on. So what should Black and White Banter followers do to sign off? They should hit that like, hit that follow. What else should they do?
Definitely should hit that like. They should hit that follow. They should sit there and go, what is the WhatsApp group? Where's everything?
Where's the WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
Get us across all social media.
All social media. I don't even do TikTok.
And
But I make the veins full of TikTok just so I can follow it.
If you join the WhatsApp group, you can have lovely conversations with gentlemen like this where you'll recognise him because he'll have the Jester hat on his photo. All right.
I promise I'll wear the Jester hat next time.
Give us a big away the lads to sign off the video.
Away the lads!